It always amazes me how quickly the word liar comes out when people write to me. May I suggest this is extremely presumptuous on your part to presume that I am lying.
Professor,
All survey said,
and science researcher Ian Juby.
But I know that any other paleontologists will know this. We encounter jet black bones at paleontological excavations all the time.
Computer says no.
A significant point to be made here is that when we find dinosaur bones, the bone is still there. It's coated with rock and is permeated by rock, but the bone is still there.
So what about T-Rex? I was told it was a meat eater. Well, let's look at that scientifically. First of all, here's his tooth, but his tooth only goes into the gums this far. What's going to happen if it bites another dinosaur? It's going to rip its own teeth out.
all survey said.
Now, this is an interesting skeleton. There were actually 2 of them found. Nobody knows about this. The reason you don't know about it is because that skeleton is locked away in the basement at the London Museum of Natural History. It's been locked away there for 50, 60 years, a century. I'm not sure exactly when they pulled it out. And it was, by the way, it was on display in the British Museum of Natural History for over 50 years before apparently it stepped on evolutionary toes a little too much, and so it's now stuffed away in the basement, never to see the light of day again. But it came from Miocene limestone, supposedly 28 million years old.
You can tell liars, liar pants on fire, hanging from a telephone wire.
Now, I am a member of Mensa, the International High IQ Society. In order to be a member of Mensa, you have to have an IQ in the top 2% of the population. In other words, you have to be a certifiable genius.
Ian will claim that making a mistake is not the same as lying. He doesn't have that excuse. He allows himself to be presented as a professor by someone who knows he has no such qualifications. He allows himself to be presented as a science researcher when it's obvious his research is anything but scientific. He implies strongly that he's a paleontologist and presents himself to gullible audiences complete with safari gilet and silly hat to promote that image. He has access to the same evidence that we all do, yet willfully presents incorrect information as fact. He's lecturing to people on a subject which he claims to know, touring and selling religion and factually deficient DVDs as his only source of income. Now, we all make mistakes, and Ian has every right to make mistakes. But when he does not correct them, repeats them again and again, and sells DVDs full of them, then his mistakes become deliberate lies. If he cared about the truth, then he would use his intelligence to ensure that he made every effort to present the truth. He does not. He selects what he presents to promote his religion and increase his income. Ian Juby is a liar. I have still to address one point in this video in detail concerning fossil bones. That will take a whole video of its own to do justice to, which I'm working on now. Thanks for watching.